There are a number of things that you as a business owner need to put your attention on when it comes to your business website. But just for a simplification, I try to narrow this to three most important things that you want to put your attention on when it comes to your business website. Now, I'm saying specifically you as a business owner, even though maybe you're not so tech savvy, you don't know to make a website yourself, you have your people in-house, or maybe you are dealing with some digital services agency out there. At the end of the day, you are the most responsible person in your business. For everything good or bad that happens in your business, it's your responsibility. So wouldn't it be a good idea to learn a little bit about this, to elevate your level of communication so that you can have a much higher level of communication with digital service providers and professionals out there, all to benefit you and your business. And as you guess, this channel is all about it. Just in case you are new, let me welcome you. My name is Bojan. If you follow me already, welcome back. Without further ado, let's dive in. So we are talking about three most important things that you want to put your attention on when it comes to your business website. Number one is a conversion mechanism. Your website could be an online brochure with just your contact details and hoping that somebody will take action on your website, or it can be a proper conversion mechanism that actually converts those leads, those visitors that come to your website. Now, when I say conversion mechanism, let's just give a very simple example. Let's say that you're running some service business like roofing, for example. So you want to have what is called a form. Most common forms today are, hey, apply here for a free estimate and just give your name, email, phone number, and we'll call you back. So that's a conversion mechanism. You have something on your website, you're offering some value, so people will gladly give their name, email, phone number, and just apply for whatever you have to offer. That's the conversion mechanism. Now, question number one, do you have conversion mechanism, or your website is just an online brochure with the contact details? Maybe you have a form, like people have this contact form on a contact page. I wouldn't call this necessarily conversion mechanism, even though people will apply there. But if you are offering something, if you offer some value in advance, maybe it's a discount, maybe it's a free estimate, which you will give the free estimate either way, but at least this is a clear call to action that people know they're receiving a free estimate. So that's your way of converting people that come to your website, converting them to your leads, and later converting them to your customers. Now, if the answer is no, you definitely want to put your attention on to create some conversion mechanism for your website. So you need to decide what's the best practice for you. I cannot cover all the industries in this one video, but just a simple example, if you're not sure, check your competitors, like direct competitors in your area, maybe competitors in some other area that are like not direct competitors in a sense that they are dealing with the same area with the same customers, but you can still learn something from them. Check some other countries, look how they are doing their business, what kind of conversion mechanisms they have on their website. I'm sure you will find some very good inspiration there and maybe apply it in your specific area. On the other hand, if you already have conversion mechanism on your website, maybe it's a time for you to reevaluate it, to see if this is a good conversion mechanism. Again, same thing, use the examples that you have out there in the wild from other people, from competitors in the area, in some other countries. I don't know, like if you have some competitors on Mars, check their website too, So just see how other people do their business. Check how they convert their website visitors into leads and later into customers. If you have opportunity, like apply somewhere, just learn how other people do, what kind of emails they are sending when you apply. There's a lot out there to be learned from your competitors, So to simplify, no, I don't have a conversion mechanism. Make sure to make it. If you have it, check it out, see if you can improve it. One example of improvement, it could be, let's say that you have a form for a free estimate, and I will give you my name, email, phone number, and I will click apply for a free estimate. Now, one option for you could be that, you just pick up the phone, you call these people, you agree the time, you get their address and so on. Another option, it could be like after they submit this form, you want to send them on the next page where they're gonna have a calendar, so you can tell them, hey, great that you apply, we're gonna reach out to you within 24 hours. Just in case you already know your schedule, here's the opportunity for you to book a specific time next week for us to visit your home and give you this free estimate. And some of people will do that. So that's shortening your sales cycle. That's actually, compressing time for you, and you are actually improving your conversion mechanism with this simple added booking calendar, on the next page. So that's way for you to improve conversion mechanism. Like, doesn't matter how good it is, it can always be improved. Like as simple as improving the email that people are receiving after they apply, or adding some more steps, or simplifying the form. There are so many examples out there that I see people, they have some very simple form. Let's say this free estimate, and they are asking me about my address, my date of birth, my income. There are so many questions out there. That's adding unnecessary friction for me to apply, because I maybe give up of applying just because it's too complicated. A very simple way to do it: just name, email, phone number. That's it. Like, from there you can ask them for some more details, and if people are willing to give you those details, you can ask them in the next step, on the next form, or book a calendar. But like the first initial lead generation, don't complicate it. It's just a name, email, phone number, so that you can take some action from there, call these people back, and sell them your product or services. Now, in order for you to put this conversion mechanism in place, what do you need? You need some tool, right? So one very simple tool that we have out there is called CRM. It's Customer Relationship Management. This is a tool that helps you to, structure your customer database. You can automate some processes, like those forms that I just mentioned. If you have them on your website, you can embed them from your CRM and connect them to your CRM. So there are some automations that can be taken, notifications to you or people inside your business, notification towards the client, some reminders, tasks, and there are so many things that can be done with the CRM. I don't want to bother this video with this specific topic. I made a video specifically about it, so I will just drop that link down there in the description so you can easily find it. It's a video about the CRM, how it works, what it can do for your business. So it's up to you to decide if you need it or not. My agency and most of my clients, we are using the 3S method, and I also share that link down there. That's a very powerful CRM tool that can help you automate all these steps and just have everything in control, so that you don't have what we call leaky buckets. For example, somebody applies on your website, maybe you get just an email notification. I saw this out there. People are using this still. They just get some email notification. If they miss that email, like, they will miss that potential client, because they will not get back to them, and they will just after a week or two, they'll find some other business to purchase from, and that's how you lose leads. With the CRM, there's no leaky buckets. Even if you don't see that email notification, there is always some reminder there, and you can always get inside and just filter all the leads that are not handled. So nobody is going to be forgotten. That's the idea with the CRM, and a lot of automation that can be done, a lot of things. Again, don't want to bother this video. Check this video down there in the description. Check this CRM for yourself and see how it can benefit to your business. We came to number two. Number two is analytics. Now, analytics itself, like, there are multiple tools out there that you can use for analytics, but if you're using WordPress, which most people are using, there's one very simple and easy way to connect your WordPress with the Google Analytics, so that you can have like clear picture and understanding what's going on in your website, how people are coming, what are the traffic sources that you are receiving, how many people are coming from this traffic source, how many people are coming from that traffic source, which traffic source actually is giving you only clicks, and which one is giving you conversions. And there are so many things you can do with the Google Analytics that, as I said, like, there are multiple other tools out there that you can use, but I always narrow towards the Google Analytics, because first of all, it's free. You can use it for free forever, and again, it's very simple integration with the WordPress and also with some other tools. Talking about the Google Analytics, we also have some other tools from Google, like a Google Tag Manager, that actually helps you send information back about who converted on your website, so that if you're going to advertise on Google, for example, or maybe you're connecting this Google Tag Manager with some other advertising platforms, that's very important for any advertising efforts that you're making out there. You want to be sure that that machine where you are advertising has clear data on who converted and who didn't, so that machine can find more of people that are more likely to convert. And the last part of the analytics and the Google Analytics and Google tools that you can implement to your website is what we call a Google Search Console. This is, again, very simple overview for you to know what people are searching on Google when they are coming to your website. You know, are they searching for something that is totally relevant to your product or service, but they're still ending up on your website? Maybe you want to rephrase the headline or whatever on your specific page of your website so that you don't get this traffic that is totally relevant to your business. On the other hand, you can reaffirm that your strategy is working, that the headline that you choose is actually working for you, or maybe it's not working enough. So you maybe want to test, you want to put some new blog post on your website, to put some SEO attention on this, to see how many more visitors are going to come to your website just because of this specific blog post, you know. So there are multiple ways for you to use it. If you don't have analytics on your website, so the answer is very clear, make sure to implement it. If you don't want to use Google, like just find some other analytics out there that makes sense for you and your business and use that, you know, that's totally fine. As long as it gives you enough data to analyze and make data-driven decisions. Now, the tricky part about analytics is not just to implement it, to put it on your website. You need either yourself or you want to have somebody with you to analyze this data, because that's what the data is for, you know. Analytics without you or somebody sitting in there and analyzing and making some decision makes no sense, right? So that's the last part when it comes to analytics. We came to number 3, and here is what I call a complete digital infrastructure. When it comes to complete digital infrastructure, this is, I'm talking about this a lot on my channel. We have so many digital assets, like every business, it has so many digital assets. Sometimes the owner and the people inside, they're not even all aware of how many digital assets you have. Whenever you make some account on some online tool that you need for your business, that's your online asset immediately, right? So you want to have everything in one place and you want to have it connected together. That's the big thing. So as simple as it seems, when I talk about complete digital infrastructure and the relationship with your website, you want to be sure that all the links from your other online assets are actually going towards your website. I mean, as silly as it seems, I saw so many times people, like, they just change the website for some reason, you know. They had a domain, they don't have access to this domain, they change the domain, or they don't like the old domain, they put some attention on, they you know, rebuild the website, now they go with the next domain. Maybe they change the name of their business, and that's, again, another reason for them to change the domain. But the old domain is still in, for example, link in the bio, on your Instagram account, or on your Facebook account, or on your LinkedIn company account. There's some old link that is taking you to page not found, you know. So that's something, again, very simple but very important thing to do, because, you know, if somebody clicks there, they go to page not found, you know, they just get bored. They just go to competitors that have a nice website. Like, it is a red flag today, as you know. Like, if I click on your link in bio and I go to some page not found, I'm worried already. Is this a scam? Is this some, you know, some malware? Is going to take my password from my Chrome? You know, what's going on? You know, and then, yeah, I just go to somebody else who is more reliable, somebody who I already trust or I know from before. I just get some reference, even though I liked your content on your Instagram profile. You know, I just click that link, it doesn't work. I don't put any more effort to find the link that works to take me to your website, right? So just make sure to make this very simple check. Make sure that all links in your other online assets are actually taking people to your website. I mean, again, it's very simple. It sounds ridiculous, but I saw people like making this mistake. So that's why I want to share with you today as a point number 3. And let's say we have another point number 4 as a bonus. I will call it the page load speed. I made a video specifically about it recently without intention to make this video super long. I'll advise you to check that video down there. I will share the link down there in the description. So you can just check it out after watching this video and learn how important the page load speed is for your website. I mean, you can have a great website, you can have a great conversion mechanism, you can give a great value upfront through your conversion mechanism. But if your page is loading like 5, 10, 15 seconds or more, you are still losing customers. So That's why I want to add this one maybe as a bonus point. But again, make sure to have these three things in place. Number one, conversion mechanism, have analytics, analyze this data for your benefit to learn, what's working, what's not working, put more attention on what is working, so to get more leads from that traffic source. And lastly, make sure that all links are going towards your website and not some old page not found, So much in this edition. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this brought some value to you and your business. If you like it, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.